Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yasatyapasha Parivita Pitur Nidesham Strainasya Chapi Shirasa Jagrihe Sabharyah Rajyang Shriyam Pranayinas Suhrido Nivasam Tyaktva Yauvanamasu Nivamukta Sangha. So the first word is Yaha. And by now we should know it very well. It's a pronoun. Pronoun. Do you remember what's the original form of this pronoun? We were mentioning a few times.
Yes, Matt, was it?
No. Yad. Yad.
Oh, yad.
Yad. And yeah, it is definitely only masculine. And yeah, one. Okay, one who. Next, we have a long compound. Satyapasha Parivita Pitur. Okay, so let's do Satyapasha. Okay, Parivita Pitur. Okay, and this is again. I often mention that this ra is a result of sandhi, visarga sandhi. Okay, pituhu. So pituhu is the word. It's a noun. So what is the original word? Pituhu is a declined. Yeah. Can you? Pitri, yes. Pitri, meaning father or ancestor, but more specifically father. Noun pitri, and it is a masculine noun. And if you know your declensions, it could be 5-1 or 6-1. Who has downloaded some of the materials from the website? I'm just wondering if it's functioning.
Yeah, no, I did. It's good. Well, I didn't download. I just looked at it.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, I looked at it. It was very helpful.
Oh, okay. Fine. Then it's functioning. This is helpful because every day I keep on adding some features to the site, and okay, now
which website?
Now the web. Yes. Yeah.
Which website?
I'll just paste in the end. You know, when we'll have more participants, and I'll again.
Okay. Yeah.
So going back to the P2, okay, P2. So yeah, the ending gives me two options. Then we'll decide later. So let's start translating it. So either from or of the father. Okay, from or of the father. Now we are reading samasas, the compounds, from the last word. Yeah, in most of cases, understanding them. So of the father, from the father. Now parivita. Parivita, what kind of word is?
Can we also say that pitri also means from the father's side?
Well, yeah, I mentioned it here, from or of.
Okay.
From would be the fifth case meaning. Yeah. Of would be the sixth case meaning.
Because when we when we study astrology, you have these things, you know, and when you say from, like, you have this dosha called pitri dosha. So we have from the father's side, maybe it can be a grandfather or, you know, grandfather's father. So that's why I was just wondering.
Yeah, it means extended meaning is ancestor.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, ancestor.
Exactly.
So parivita, we can look up in the dictionary. I'll just again. Where's my dictionary? Okay. So I know from the grammar that it is a participle. You know, whenever you see the ta endings, it points to the participle very often. So pari vi. Okay, and yeah, I get that word directly. The entry is here. Okay, surrounded, encompassed, pervaded. Okay, overspread. So surrounded is the meaning. Oh, I just have to learn how to get back to the share without dropping everything. Okay, so let's say surrounded.
Can we
And
say bound? Bound?
yeah. We can later adjust the meaning, but this is the general idea. Surrounded, because
Okay.
we get it from the word okay, parivita. Again, there is a list of upasargas or this kind of prefixes which are put on the dhatus, on the verbal roots. So one is pari. We could maybe just make a side note here about this word, parivita. So it is pari plus v plus, and this is not yet the root. These are just two upasargas. Upasarga meaning prefix. So the root is e. Just e, short e. And it's a common verb. E means okay, to go, to move. Okay, and ta. Okay. So and as I mentioned in a previous class, okay, dhatus, verbal roots, they contain a lot of meanings, and these upasargas or prefixes, they bring out all those inherent meanings of the dhatu. And then how to know about the meanings? We just look up in the dictionary. Most dictionaries, they list the dhatus separately. Also, they list dhatus together with the prefixes, because very often you cannot just glue them together. Okay, v could mean specifically, e could mean move. So, but that will not mean that v would always mean to move in a specific way. No, it will not be like that. It could have just a totally different meaning. So this is how it works. Okay, parivita. Yeah, it has that specific meaning of surrounded. Yeah, and later on we'll change it to the one which was suggested by somebody. Okay. Okay. Bound up, it could be. Because the next word is pasha, okay? Going from right to left. Pasha, and pasha means, it's a quite known word. Rope or ropes, okay? Bound up by ropes, okay? Pasha parivita, okay? So there is that causative, no, not causative exactly, I guess. Yeah, I guess causative relationship, pasha parivita. By ropes of what? Of satya. And satya can mean, again, there's a list of meanings. So what Dasharatha was bound to?
Truth.
Bound to truth, yeah. Truth, and more specifically, actually, satya can mean promise, okay?
Promise, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so we remember when he gave a promise to Kaikeyi, actually 3 promises, yeah, or 2 promises, yeah. So he was bound to those words of his, yeah. So these words were satya, they could not be false. He couldn't step back of promise. Okay, that's the meaning. So of or from the father who was bound by the ropes of his promise. Okay, surrounded.
Can I just ask about this samasa?
Yes.
The last word in the compound is declined, but the
Yes.
other ones, what form do they take? Satya, pasha, parivita.
They are not declined.
They just
They are
not
undeclined.
declined.
Yes. You see them as they are.
So they.
Yeah.
Okay. What the roots of those? Oh.
The words without the case endings, let's say. Okay.
Okay.
Satya has no case ending. Pasha has no case ending. Parivita has no case ending.
Okay.
It might not be the original root, because, for example, for Parivita, this is the original root. It would be like just the E, you know.
Oh, okay.
But you know, but there is a word formed, and from that point we kind of count. This is the
Okay.
new word, and this word is undeclined so far. Yeah, and it's in the samasa. Yeah, exactly. So in samasa, all the words before the last are undeclined, and the last one is declined.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So yeah, nidesham. So nidesham, it's a noun. Yeah, I can see that it could be either. I'll tell you that it is a masculine noun. It could be theoretically also neuter. It could be neuter first case singular, second case singular. Works for two things. But by grammar, I know that the word nidesha would be only masculine. So it's masculine word, second case singular. And the meaning is nidesha.
With order.
Yeah, order. It's just like,
Order.
yeah, it's just like adesha, nidesha. They're kind of synonymous. Order. The order. Okay. So now, since I have this word here, the order, I look back and I see that it's the pituhu will most likely be the sixth case, sambandha. The order of the from option falls out. So of the father bound by the, okay. So the order of the father who was bound by the promise. Then strainasya, strainasya. Okay, this is a adjective, I would say. It's a masculine, only masculine. Whenever you see words ending in sya, krishnasya, ramasya, strainasya, that's the, you know, the only option you have is masculine gender. 6 and 6-1, this is the only ending it could be. And the meaning is straina, coming from the word stri. Okay, straina. The actual meaning is actually yeah, here, straina, straina. Okay. Okay, I don't see it here in this dictionary, but the meaning is like one who is you know, attached to a woman. You can, okay, you can have here some ideas. Strainata, excessive fondness for women. Okay, so strainasya, one who was, you know, Dasharatha had a soft spot for his youngest wife. Okay, 1 second. Screen sharing. Stop screen sharing. Okay, again I'm back. So strainasya of you know, who was attached to a woman. Okay, and again, it's related to the father. Okay. Strainasya chapi. So chapi. There's no such word chapi in Sanskrit. So therefore it must be two words, yeah, joined by sandhi. So cha and api. Okay, and short vowel and short vowel. 1 + 1 = 2. So therefore we have a and api. Well, there are two predominant meanings of api: also and although. So also, although. There are more, but no, these are the ones which are most in use. Shirasa, shirasa, okay? Shirasa. Who can tell me the root of the word shirasa and what it means?
Shiras, the head.
Yes, the head. Shiras.
Mm.
Okay. It's a noun. Noun. Shiras. And then
Neuter.
it is, yes, neuter. Neuter case. And it could be only one option. Yes. 3.1. See, the words that end on consonant, most of words that end in consonant in any gender, they will have this ending for the third case singular. Shirasa. If I had yesterday we had a word which ended in the same way. You remember uras? So urasi, we had urasiya, that was locative case, saptami, Vishnu Bhakti, Vibhakti. So if I had to decline it in the third case, it would be urasa. Okay. So here is shirasa, and yeah, by, with. So the meanings are by or with. It could be instrumental, it could be causative. We are just throwing in the options, and later on we'll dismiss the invalid ones. With the head. Shirasa. Jagrihe. Jagrihe. And here, what kind of word it is? Is it a noun in the locative case, like
Verb.
Krishne, Rame,
Mm.
Jagrihe?
Mm.
It's a verb.
Yes, exactly. That's a verb. Well, basically, how you know is that okay, the more you read Sanskrit, the more you get used to the more you learn the vocabulary. So you can immediately see this. Grh, okay? The
Is
verb.
it what they call Atmanepadi?
No. Well,
Not
yes,
even.
in this case, yes. But yeah,
Yes.
it's an Atmanepadi verb, past tense. So the root is grih, okay? To accept, okay? Grihana gaditam maya, or grihnati, okay? It's a 9th class verb. There are 10 classes of verbs in Sanskrit and 10 what you call tenses. Yeah. So if you ask me, the most complicated part of grammar to study is verbs in Sanskrit. Nouns, if those who have seen the tables of nouns that I uploaded on the website, and if you think that this is too much, you have not seen the verbs. I don't want to scare you here, but yeah, the verbs are really so there are 10 classes and there are 10 voices.
More, 10 more.
Okay, so grih, and it's a past tense called lit. Jiva Goswami calls it adhokshaja. Again, the past tense which was not witnessed by the speaker. Okay, there is some reduplication of the root. So grih is reduplicated, and it, the reduplicated part is carried forward here, and through some transformations, the ga turns into ja, and then r turns into a. So this is it's like a chemical reaction. Yeah, once you study the grammar especially through the sutras, not through the tables, you are actually learning to construct your own forms from the root. So it's there's much fun in it. So this is first person singular. accepted, he, she, or it. Okay, whoever is the subject of the sentence. Sabharyaha. Sabharyaha. And sorry? Did somebody ask something?
No, sorry.
Okay, this is a noun, sabharyaha, and I can see by the ending, it should be masculine. Masculine one. So who can tell me the meaning? Sabharyaha. Do we recognize some word there?
Bharya.
Okay, bharya.
Sa-
Yeah, there is a feminine word, bharya, meaning a wife. But now why does it have a masculine ending on it?
Because it became an adjective.
Yes, exactly. And how do we call this samasa? We should be already familiar with that term.
Bahuvrihi.
Bahuvrihi, that specific samasa, which when we don't talk about the wife, we talk about somebody with a wife. Sabharyaha, sahabharyaha. Okay? So that's why, okay, so let's say he with his wife, okay? Sahabharyaha becomes sabharyaha. That ha is deleted from the word saha when you make samasas. Okay, then Rajyam. Okay, that's easy. Neuter word. Oh, it could be, yeah, it could be either 1, 2, or 2, 2. Yeah. For neuter nouns, this ending could have these two possibilities. Okay. The kingdom. Jam. Shriyam. Okay. Well, let's just, keep the right one. Okay. Rajam. Shriyam. We had Shriyam in the last verse, in the previous verse. And this was, who can remember the case?
Feminine.
Yeah. Feminine. And the case?
Second.
2, 1. Yeah. Shriyam. From
Okay.
Shri. Okay.
Rajyam will be masculine, right?
Shri Rajyam. No, it's neuter.
Masculine. Neuter.
Neuter. Okay, neuter Rajya. Shriyam is Shri. Yeah. So, okay, wealth could also mean beauty, could mean opulence. Yeah. So, pranayinaha. So it is a noun. Gender, likely masculine. And the case, it's what's the original word actually? Can anybody tell me?
Pranayi with a long I.
Pranayin, actually. Pranayin. It becomes pranayi in when you decline it in the first case, singular in the masculine gender. Sorry, pranayi, okay? But the word is pranayin. It's just like swami. Swamin is the original word. So pranayinaha is okay, from pranayin, and it could be a whole lot of possibilities. First case plural, second case plural, fifth case singular, sixth case singular, and even if you want, it could be plural address, sambodhana. Yeah. So all these things it could be. And like I can see here that some list is, the wealth, the kingdom, wealth. So it's probably an object, yeah. So yeah, pranayin. And by the way, what it means, pranayin. we know the word pranaya. Pranaya
The
means
beloved ones.
pranaya means love. Okay. You can dear ones. Okay, loved ones. Okay. Pranayinaha. Sukhrido. Next. Sukhrido. Now again, sukhrido, I have o, which is actually aha. And this is noun. It is sukhrit masculine. Or it could be neuter. Let's look it up. You share. I'm just curious myself. Sukhrit. Sukhrit. Oh, how it's like that. Okay. Oh.
It's masculine.
Masculine, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some way to enter this word in this dictionary. Okay. Yeah. Masculine again, it just like pranayin, pranayinaha. Sukhrit. The word ends in or rather sukhrid actually. The word that ends in a consonant. So sukhridaha, just like with pranayinaha, could have the same list of possibilities regarding the cases. But we'll put it in 2-3. Okay. Because most likely choice. Okay. Friends. Sukhridaha. Nivasam. Nivasam. Noun. Masculine noun. Nivasa means okay, it's two. Second case singular. So second case mostly objects, okay? The mostly objects. Residence. His residence. Tyaktva, okay. Tyaktva. So it is a kridanta. Participle. And from which root do we form it?
Tyaj.
Tyaj, to give up, to abandon. Tyaj. And tyaktva, whenever we see ktva, it's what we call gerund in English. And just the ing ending, okay? So giving up, abandoning. Or as we have already, so it will not be declined. Okay, that's easy part about such kind of participles. So tyaktva, it's undeclined. So giving up, or it could be having given up. Could be perfect. It could have a perfect sense, or just like a continuous giving up, while giving up, or having given up. Tyaktva, yayao. Yayao. So yayao is a verb. When you study the verbs, you will learn about these particular verbs and these endings. So who can tell me the root?
Yeah.
Ya.
Yati.
Yati. Yeah. Yati is the what do you call present tense lat, like he is going or he goes. Okay. Yati. So the verb is ya, to go.
Okay.
And yayao is a past tense, which is called again lit. Do you see? Jagrihe was also in the same tense. Yeah, lit. And yayao. And I told you about that the root gets reduplicated, and the reduplicated part is carried in front. So then the long a of ya of that reduplicated part becomes short, and the ya of the root disappears. So what you have is that au ending. So the only thing left from the root of the verb is just like this y, the sound y, not even ya. Okay. So means went. Went. Yayo vanam. Okay, vanam. Noun. Vanam, neuter.
Newton. 2.1.
2.1, yes. Vanam. So it's an object of going, okay? Indirect object. So to the forest. To the forest. Went to the forest. Asoon. Asoon. Again, noun. Who can tell me the gender? Is it neuter or masculine?
Masculine.
Masculine. Masculine. And the word is?
Asu.
Asu. Yeah, just like.
With a short U.
Yeah, with a short U. Like Indu. Asu. Asoon. The only one possibility you could have is second case.
2.3.
2.3. And Asu means prana, yeah? Like life air. Life air. Mostly mentioned in plural because there are 5 life airs and then there are even secondary ones. So Asun Eva, undeclinable, like Mukta Sangaha. Mukta Sangaha. Okay, another compound, samasa. So let's analyze the last word. It's a noun. Sangaha, masculine. 1. So sangaha means, it could mean a whole list of things. Could mean association or attachment. Okay. So since here the word mukta is used, okay, free from, okay, so it's most likely free from attachments. Free from attachments. And we are likely not talking here about some specific attachment. We are talking about somebody having that. Okay. So 1 free from attachments. Okay. Bahuvrihi samasa. Okay. Points to a thing, to an object outside of it. Okay. So these are the words of the verse. Does anybody have any questions on this? All right, we'll proceed then to make a draw it. So what are the verbs in the verse? Let's take proper verbs for first of all.
Yayo.
Okay, yayo. If we go from the end, and jagrihe. Yeah, there are 2 main. Yeah, that one is also there, but it will be a secondary verb. Jagrihe. Jagrihe. So first jagrihe, then yayo, then tyaktva, tyaktva. Any other words that could act as kriyas, as actions? No. Okay, again, the subject is
Yaha.
Yeah, one who. Okay, and again, it refers to the same person mentioned in the verse
Kosalendra.
4. Yeah, Kosalendra. So who, let's say, accepted. So accepted what? What's the object of acceptance?
The order of his father.
Yeah, nidesham. 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 Oh. Okay. Next. Let's do the objects now. Yayo, he went. He went where?
To the forest.
Vanam.
Vanam.
Vanam. He went to the forest. Shavanam Yayo. Giving up. He went giving up. Giving up what? We have actually quite
Rajyam.
a few things here.
Rajyam, Shriyam, Sanayana, Suhrida, Nivasam.
Yes, let's just write all of them. Shriyam Pranay Pranayinaha Suhrido Suhridaha. All these are objects of Tyaktva. Okay. All right. Objects are taken. The subject is there. All other words from beginning again. Okay. Nidesham. Who's okay? Pitur Nidesham. Okay. Satya. Satya. Pasha. Pituhu. Of a father who was bound to his promise. Now also strainasya. So I think it is a description of the father. So we'll connect it. Strainasya. Strainasya. Which kind of father who was attached to a woman? Cha-api. Well, I think cha-api, and also it's kind of a father who was bound to his truth, and also who was, attached to. So cha-api. Strainasya. Strainasya cha, strainasya api. Okay. Shirasa jagrihe. So jagrihe, he accepted. Shirasa, where do we connect Shirasa? Yeah, well, I kind of already hinted. So Shirasa. And what it is exactly here?
With utmost respect.
Yeah, on the head. Yeah, it signifies respect. Yeah, regard for the order. Even though Ram was, persuaded not to do what he did, he could not, step over his father's authority. So Shirasa. Now the third case here, what does it signify? Is it like with his head? Yeah, but is it a cause or an instrument? Instrument would be a bit too literal. I think that here Shirasa here, third case, is used in the meaning of of a vishesha lakshana. That's another meaning of the third case, like a specific characteristic of an action. Okay, so he accepted how on his head. Okay, that's just my take on it. Jagrihe sabha. Okay, yeah, yaha sabharyaha. With his wife. So Rama did all that along with Sita. Yeah. He went, Sita also went, he gave up, Sita also gave up. Sita also accepted on her, on her head the order. Okay, Rajam Shriyam, okay, that's all. Tyaktva Jayo Vanam. Okay, now we have a metaphor here. Asuniva Mukta Sangaha.
Just like that.
So,
Liberated.
Eva, just like, and who, like, like someone free from attachments. Mukta Sangaha, Eva Mukta Sangaha. And Asun would be that's most likely an object. Life heirs, okay. And this Mukta Sangaha, okay, it's a kind of another subject. Asun. Now, how do we connect Asun and Mukta Sangaha? We need a shadow verb here. Yeah, tyaktva. Yeah. Giving up. And that's it for the verse. Okay, so this is the. So, okay. The king of Kosala, who, along with his wife, accepted on his head the order of his father, who was bound to his promise, father who was also attached to a woman, and he went to the forest. Went how? Okay, having given up the kingdom, the wealth, dear ones, friends, and his residence. And he did it, okay, just like a person free of attachments, giving up his life heirs.
Like that.
Yeah. Any questions on the verse?
Yes, one question from my side. What does asuna means? Life air. I don't understand this term.
Prana. The airs, the subtle airs in the body which maintain our life.
Okay, thank you.
So prana and asu, they are used interchangeably.
Prabhu, could you give me the link for the website?
Yes. Yeah, I will now share again the link for the website. So shall I close the whiteboard? this is the whiteboard. You take. I will, put it all together and upload on the site.
Nityananda,
Yes.
Pranayana and Suhrida. Can Pranayana also be Visheshana of Suhrida?
Could be also. Yeah. Would
Okay.
be
How
also.
do you recognize? I mean, it's you choose one
Well,
or the other. Both
it just.
okay.
I just thought that pranayana could mean like dear ones, which are persons like who are really dear personally, close, and suhrida is like more like well wishers. But as you say, it's ambiguous here. If you say it could mean the loving friends also. It
Okay,
depends.
thank you.
I didn't
Prabhupada
find.
in the translation, he says Pranayana as relation and Suvrida as friend.
Okay, pranayana as relatives in Prabhupada's Bhāgavatam, and then friends, yeah, just generic friends, not family members, not immediate family members. Yeah, so sometimes things could be a bit ambiguous, and that's why we do have sometimes different interpretations of the texts. Okay.
Prabhu, can I just ask, is there some significance in the word order, or is it just according to the writer or the speaker, their preference?
Well,
is there some logic?
The word order. The word order in Sanskrit is actually not of crucial importance, especially when the verses are composed. You can really expect any kind of word order, and that's why it's super essential to know the endings and the meanings of the cases, because that's the only thing that can lead you to assembling the verse in the correct way, because Sanskrit doesn't have a fixed word order. Maybe like if you study spoken Sanskrit, okay, it will be kind of a natural word order, like subject, object, verb, okay, subject, object, verb. But in the verses, when you need to really choose the words according to the syllables and fit them into the meter, then the word order is not at all considered. And yeah.
So you could change around the word order and it would still mean the same thing.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes in some cases there is some importance to the word order, but in general not. In most of cases not. And yeah, if you would assemble these theoretically, all these words, yeah, then the meaning would have stayed the same.
But of course, the samasas, that's important that they're together.
Yeah, in samasa, word order is very important, and it's a whole actually department of grammar, samasa prakarana, where you study how to put words together in the samasa, and it's also not arbitrary. There are a whole lot of rules and types of samasas. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this was okay. Now let's stop the screen share, and I will or rather I'll do it right here to everyone. So let me locate my website. Just give me a few seconds. I will find my site.
By the way, Prabhu, I listened to your rendition of the 108 verses of Ram. It was very beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. recommend everybody else to listen to it.
I'm just struggling to get the website link. Never mind. I'm still new to this process of web creation, so let me just. So what I do in this website, I have a member zone, and in the member zone, I gradually upload reference materials. So today I didn't add anything new.
What is the name of the website?
It's it's a very long name because it is not yet registered. So
okay.
Yeah, but there is a member area, and I will send once again a mail to everyone. Once I put it in order, either by tonight or tomorrow. So you will need to enter your email.
I put it on the chat.
On the
I
chat,
put it on the chat for you.
Yes. But I don't think I'll be able to do it right now.
I've just put it on the chat from yesterday.
Okay, but I did some modifications to the website, so these things will not be available now. Where the link takes you.
Okay.
So once you get the website link, you will need to just register yourself, put your name and email, and you will receive a automated response with a member login. So you use that password to access the member zone, where I'm adding all the Sanskrit grammar reference materials gradually. Okay, so then we will all be connected again, but via the website. Okay, so whenever sometime soon you will receive a mail with a website link, you just follow it and enter your name and email once again. Then I'm just creating a new mailing list. All right, so if there are no more questions, we can wrap up here. Just I thought of while we have such kind of a limited group, so some of you are my friends from for many years. Some of you are my new friends. So just I thought if we can every day, one of us could just share a couple of words about themselves. So today I thought of just sharing a bit about myself.